So the deal is, as I make it, I post them. Um, so what we have here, if you remember from last time, this was the knife I called Copperhead, which is an 11-inch rotating bolster, switchblade, Italian style. And this one has I'm trying to remember this, I believe this is called Sunset Gomai, which is the Baker Forge Sanmai steel. It's a Damascus jacket on the outside with brass and copper and an 80 CRV2 core. And then this one's got this abalone button on it. This has become kind of a signature thing for me here. I love this knife, but every good knife deserves a brother. So, decided to do this one, which is the bigger one. This is the 13-inch picklock version. This one I've done, love that snap. This one I've done in raindrop, cumai, also by Baker Forge. This one doesn't have an edge on it yet. I have to do that later. But I adore this one. This one is just beautiful. So now it's kind of a match set, kind of not. Two different steels, but the theme is pretty much the same. These were done in the spirit of the old Black Beauty switchblade, way back when, from various magazines and whatnot. This one is a picklock, which means you get your thumbs here, lock this down, boom. This one, it's funny, when you go to electro etch copper, it doesn't like it as much as steel. It's a real pain in the butt. It doesn't come out consistent. So because this steel has copper on the outermost edges, as you can see here with the layers, you can see the 80 CRV2 core, and then you can see all the copper jacketing here. Because of that, I didn't put my name on the blade here. Instead, is this upside down? It is. This one, we etched it on the spine. So we put it there to kind of hide it. They came out fantastic, though. Once again, lockup is absolutely awesome, rock solid. This one is hollow ground, which I decided to do a little bit differently. The little one, or smaller one, it's like fat man, little boy kind of thing. This one is more of a flat ground blade with a swedge that goes about halfway. This larger one has a very, very small swedge on either side, which I liked. I wanted to keep it really clean. But this puppy, it's hard to tell from this angle, but this thing is hollow ground, almost like a straight razor. I used a 6-inch wheel on it, and so it's hollow ground from the spine all the way down. I ground it down. It's almost has an edge on it right now. I would say it's probably a thousandth, maybe two at most. So it's not going to take much to put a pretty wicked edge on there. But this one's going to be a cutter for sure. As I've said in many videos, I really prefer knives that cut. To me, some of the Italians, especially with the bayonet blades and whatnot, the profile of the blade, they just don't cut particularly well. And to me, that's more of a BSO, like a blade-shaped object, or something just meant for sticking things. A knife, by definition, to me, is meant to be able to cut things. So if you can't cut, then I'm not sure what you're doing. It's kind of like you're making a shiv or something like that. So, as you can see here, as I said, these are almost, let me move these into the picture. Basically, you almost have like what's almost a matched pair. Really, really beautiful. Both of them have a very, very dark horn handles. They've been pretty much completely redone. Taken apart, put back together. Everything that needs to be resolved is resolved. And they're just going to make a hell of a set for somebody. I haven't decided what to do. I will probably hang on to these briefly, but then they will get sold as a set. So that is to be announced. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy them. If you have any questions, concerns, just general stuff, you want to send me a message to say, hey, Tom, you're a great guy. Tom, you're a jerk, whatever, that's fine. I'll answer almost everything. But enjoy. And the next project, I believe, is going to be for a friend of mine. It's a kind of a pretty crazy commission job. We're going to be doing a button open, button close, kind of a vintage one. We're going to be changing the blade out. We're going to be putting most likely some really, really cool mammoth ivory scales on it, file work, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be a pretty crazy piece when it's all done. But in the meantime, you guys enjoy this, and I'll talk to you soon.